terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Right, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Sorry I did not stream yesterday, but I really just wasn't feeling it. Just didn't really... Just wasn't in the mood yesterday, that's all. And I didn't stream over the weekend because I was a bit too busy playing some role-playing games with friends, doing some Shadowrun, preparing for some D&D next week. So that should be fun. Now just a quick recap of what we did last time. We did basically the prologue, where we were following the witch Yennefer, and we took out a griffin, and afterwards, well, we took out a griffin, we helped her out around the general area that we were in. We found some places of power, killed off some bandits, all that jazz, and killed some monsters, of course. Defeated a spirit, or ghost. And then, when we decided we were going to leave after taking care of the griffin and being given the information about where Yennefer was, the people there suddenly decided that they wanted to kill us because we were freaks. after we defeated them and left the inn that we were in where this happened, we were confronted by Yennefer and were taken to the castle of... well, not necessarily the castle, but the current residence of Emperor Emir, I think? Where we were about to have a meeting with
near White Orchard,
him.
with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia.
And here we go.
His lover,
Here's a quick recap.
the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
I went into a bit more detail. We also recapped what we did in Witcher 2. I can't remember everything I chose. I remember we saved Triss, we didn't kill Letho, and I can't remember. Now we're choosing clothes. Let's choose this one. Well, you know, we're gonna take them all because you can sell these for money, money, money. Yeah, pick it up. Loot it. Inventory. Elegant courtesan's doublet. Yes, these ones.
A touch tight in the waist, but it will do. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace, but we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
I've never actually bowed properly. I usually just go, yeah, fuck him. And I'm going to continue to just go, yeah,
the
fuck
Emperor
him.
only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
I can do that, though.
Imgrimi et art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
No.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Weljen namen Vatkan favort. So many months at Foltest Court, yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, She's returned. And she's in danger.
She looks
The wild
happy in
hunt
that.
pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Let's go. Such a great father.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax, nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day. What? A witcher? Oh, that's just perfect. Did I not request?
You did. I ignored you.
Do you think it becoming to disturb a lady?
Vicines var Novigrad.
Ja, nee.
Ted Tage in den Kalantne se Voloisa. Eptusa.
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join in instead?
We're discussing neutrality. How difficult it is to preserve.
Know a thing or two about that?
Care to explain?
Never changes. I try to stay out of things, stand aside. Then comes an urgent summons, and an offer I can't refuse. Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject? So, talk to the Emperor.
Why did he summon you?
So not even you know.
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witcher's contract.
Some werebubs. See ya.
Soon, mind you.
Not in a hurry to see the sorceress?
Not really.
Forgive us, sir.
Oh.
We are occupied.
Whoa. Why is my game freezing a little bit? What are they doing? They're just hacking away at the ground.
Good eye to you, good eye.
The gentleman
Wish to enlist, Nordling?
Please stay with me.
Vavot. Here.
Oh, game is...
Nintamir
I don't know what my game is doing, but it's slightly freezing. I'm having some frame drops.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild,
Be
but
so
the
kind
church of
and
the
do not
eternal
disturb.
fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
A shame I have no time.
Smoking pie.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we
I have the DLC that's the alternate costumes for the...
Now do you understand why
I can't
I'm
remember
using
what
his
the alternate costume is.
Seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't? Not a bit?
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emhyr said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emhyr's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it
do
want
they
from
want?
Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
This must have been
So
a
where's Ciri been seen
Tamriel residence.
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trolde. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
It's the truth. He did not have his memory at the time.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen.
Nope.
I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, alright? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
Nope. I am going to get it distracted by any and absolutely everything I possibly can. She just said she's gonna stop using magic. So what does she do? She creates a giant teleporting vortex thing that she can walk to get to Skellige.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Let's learn. Sorry, sneeze.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoy, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
What about Kovir?
Kovir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides
So just a lot of corpses to achieve nothing.
Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority
I like
in
his
this
shirt.
region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip
I like the
Strenger,
pattern on it.
better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
That ain't gonna happen.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both.
Yeah,
And
that ain't
both
gonna
require
last.
coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
As it should.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
You can hope, at
Sound
least.
awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Yeah, but what about who comes after
Thanks for
him?
your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Get out of the way. Where's the entrance? I always get lost in here. Oh wait, that's not the entrance. That's a locked door. There we go.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Give it to me.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Well, what he wants and what he's probably going to get. Likely not the same thing.
We crossed the Yara, we will cross the Pontar.
Someone around here that I can play a game of Quent with, who I thought was unbeatable, but I was proven wrong. Resort from the Sky Hotel.
Yes, Rich.
Gwent, play me. Now.
What
Do
mind
it.
A few rounds of cards.
You will play me. Oh, I have two Radovids. I mean, Voltest, not Radovid. What is the other leader card? Change leaders. Clears any weather effects resulting... Okay, so that clears all weather effects and that puts in a fog one. I don't have enough cards to make a elf deck, or a monster, or a Nilfgaardian. Start game. I will go first. Yeah, well, I don't need two of those, that sure is for true. That's a pretty shitty hand. Well, he wasted a tenner, and I'm just going to forfeit this match to win, hopefully win the next one. Ooh. Okay, maybe I won't win this one. Alright, you know what? Definitely not gonna win this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna forfeit. This is not my game. Your opponent has passed, so I could win. Alright, in that case, sure, I'll win the game and see how I do in the next round. I don't think I'm gonna win. I gotta tell you. He's gonna bring back his Tanner, I think. He's got 5 cards in hand. I have no idea what that did, but... yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be his victory. Based purely on the fact that he has more cards than me. Yeah, he wins. I guess I'll come back and possibly defeat him when I have a better deck to use. World map, that's what I'm after. Yes, 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 that's nice. I know how the world map works. Thank you very much. Alright, what quest am I gonna focus? Secondary quests, collect them all. So I guess I'm gonna focus on this one, the Nilfgaardian Connection.
Yes, hen as green.
Do you think it becoming to disturb a lady?
Yes, I do. Alright, let's go to Valinor. I have completed everything everywhere else.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Why does Yennefer want her? Geralt wants to find her because he cares about her. And we can assume Yennefer does as well, but who knows? Well, anyone who's beaten the game probably knows. I haven't beaten the game, so I don't knows. Valen, Northern Temeria. 5 days later. The Hanged Man's Tree. Wonder why they call it that. Could it have something to do with the men who are being hung from it? Probably. Yeah. That's just a disease waiting to spread right there. And, you know, that griffin's head on the side of my thing probably as well. That's the Heart of Stone expansion. That's nice. That's the root. Yes, yes, all my expansions. I know. Shoot.
Take it easy.
Tutorial. No. Options. I want to turn tutorials off. On-screen tutorials. Off! There we go. This is starting to piss me off.
Step away. Watch Kaplin's flying, can't you see?
Do not cast mad, Roderick. All may draw from the well of the Eternal Fire's grace. Approach, Richard.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the Eternal Fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
Fine, I'll do
All
it.
right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the Eternal Fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
After each track crests, the funeral pyres. I will just walk to them, they're not that far away.
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oil. Hope they burn well.
Rottings. What does a rot fiend have? He has a necrophage's hide. Dog tallow.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Yeah, what explosion do I have no explosion. Do I have any grenades? Grape shot bomb. Serum. Ah. Actually, no, crossbow. There we go. Whoa, 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 oh, a bear. Okay. Why can't... Alright, let's try it. Setting this bad boy on fire. Ow. 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 There we go. It will take all of that.
Sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oils. Hope they burn well.
Apple juice.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Oops. Golden spirits. Next one is quite the fair distance away. That's okay.
Somebody nicked me dolly.
Oh, you poor baby. Signpost. Is there a... Ah, there is a notice board. We're gonna go to that one.
Ow! Full moon soon. Bar your windows tight. Nail an iron stud in the door.
From the innkeep, you'll buy your drinks at the inn at the crossroads with Novigrad crown. We take no other coin. We don't do tabs either. No exchanges, save for eat and drink. Yada yada. Pella. Undiscovered locations.
Bothering us shore folk demons away.
Seen wife. Wowed it hard. They got an actual contract. It's legal.
Shit, one's still alive.
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
You're not exactly in a
We'd have come
town.
to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
We still talking about a priest of the Eternal Fire?
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade Fistech from me 3 times, everything perfect. But the 4th, his men came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, Witcher.
Oi, we do.
Now for a shot of Igni.
So yeah, pro tip guys, don't walk through fire. Fire hurt. Fire hurt bad. Alright, let's see what's around me. What's around where I'm going? I'm going all the way up there. So let's go to this unmarked this location of it. Come on, Reg, you can do it. Okay, buddy. They're not gonna hurt you. Monster den, eh? Must be beneath me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta be careful not to fall. Yeah, that's monster den, alright. Alright, let's do this. Shit, shit, shit. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Quen. Gonna take these assholes on one at a time, not as a... Axie.
Bastard.
You mobbed me. Ooh, a lesser blue gem. I mean, mutagen. This will come in handy when I get more of them. Alright, so let's go into the monster den. Oh, this one. Not sure if I want to go in here yet. I think I know what's in this monster den. I'm just gonna quick save. Nope, okay, so it's not the one I was thinking. Okay, yeah, actually, this is the one I was thinking of. It's just that what's in here later aren't in here now. Okay, my game has frozen. There we go. And I'm dead. Getting mobbed! At most recent save. Getting mobbed, not a good way to go. Right, let's try that again. Going with Quen and some bombs. I will take a quick rest outside to restore my potions. Excuse me. So, let's take an hour-long vacation. Storing out to replenish alchemy items. So, did it also replenish my bombs? It did not. I got 2 grape shots back. I did yeah. I want Quen on. Okay, guys, come on. And again. Alright, taken care of. Let's figure out why my game keeps, like, lagging out for a second. Here and there. Here we are. What's in the chests? Hopefully some better a better sword would be nice. Oi, climb up, you dingleberry. Open frames. It was working fine last time. Alright, so what do we got? We got a light armor as level 1. It's neg 5, but is resistance to bludgeoning and slashing. And it's not as good. What about the swords? That's a better silver sword, and that is a better steel sword. So we'll equip those two. Butcher's contract. Good people, take pity and hear my plea. My wife Hannah, she's missing. 2 days ago she went into the woods and hasn't yet returned. I'm near out of my wits with worry and will pay any price to the man who brings her back to me, or at least tells me where to look for her. Nealon, hunter from Blackbow. Whole bunch of crap in there. Ikimi. I can make some oils. I can make a hybrid oil, and I can make a necrophage oil. So I just need to get. I need some. I need one more a mushroom. It's probably in here somewhere. See if those were the mushrooms I needed to make the. Yep, the elemental oil. Alright, so next on our list of places to go to would be this one. Later on in the game, we're gonna find some trolls in here when an old acquaintance of ours, or at least he seems to be an old acquaintance. I don't know which game we met him in, or if it's someone we met in one of the books that they carried over. Yeah, no thanks, buddy. I'm not dealing with your shenanigans. A poison's in distress. Uh-oh, Alright, let's see if I can get out from being locked in there. And out from the trees.
Shut up and fight.
Okay, so the memory serves, I wanna... Whoa! Okay, I want to... get this bowman, because he's a cunt. Whoa. And I want to stop getting surrounded by people.
Not good.
Oh.
Rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
Ah, he blocked me.
Too late to surrender.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Ah, goddamn. Shit. There we go. Whew, close. Cage key. And turn these into materials. And pick up what's in this chest.
Look from your store by the bridge across the pond tower. Got goods for the army mostly. I'll make an exception for you.
Oh. Oh my god, why is it doing this? I think it's trying to load something. I might have to close some of my stuff in the background that I've got open that I don't need open. Actually, I'm just going to Alt-Tab and see. Okay, I don't need Steam open. Okay, so I just realized that my stream is seems to be absolute piss poor quality. Might be because I tried to up my frame rate when I shouldn't have. Watch it trying to catch up. Which it is not doing. Okay, so I can't edit. I'm gonna go down. Right, I need to change my